Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing well today. Hey Steady, how you doing, man? It's been a while. Hey Cold, how are you, man? Hey Dolphin, how you doing, man? Sorry, it's habit for me to say hi and ask how people are doing when I'm in streamer mode. So check it out in the news. The first thing they have when I loaded up this game is known issues. That's right, known issues, right? The moment you launch the game on version 1.0.0 build, the first thing you see on the front page of the game is, hey, here's some known issues we're having. I'm glad that they have that there. I just think it's kind of funny that they're like, hey, guess what? We just launched this game, and here's all the problems we know about. Why weren't they fixed before you launched the game? Is the game not finished? I don't know, it just seems kind of interesting, right? I do appreciate that they have that there, because then it also allows people going, well, is the problem I'm having something they already know about? And then they could check, and that's fine. And in fact, one of them was one that I had last night. I launched the game at midnight, right? I had a problem last night. I went to launch the game. I wanted to make sure it worked. I'm glad that I did, because apparently at midnight, when they released the game, they allowed the game to be uncompressed. The game I downloaded was 60 gigabytes, but uncompressed is like 112. So I had to sit there for a good 40 minutes while the game was uncompressing and installing. I'm glad I didn't wait till this morning. So I waited, I launched the game, I was testing some things out. Apparently the Alt tab broke the game. It would cause it to crash. So they had some suggestions. And their suggestion was,
hey, we know that there's a problem doing XYZ, activity. Here's what you could do, or just don't do it.
that's their method of fixing the problem. Just don't do it. You having a problem every time you click on this button? Just don't click it. Problem solved. Did they not finish the game before launch? I don't know. I haven't tested it yet. But I'm assuming the game is playable enough, otherwise they wouldn't have released it. Right? Don't forget locking in-game content behind DLC again. Okay, that was a big fiasco a while ago, right? When they were releasing Total War Warhammer 2, people found out that DLC content they were planning on releasing was already in the game. That they just cut it out as part of the in-game content and decided to sell it as DLC. People got very upset about that. I don't even know what ended up happening with it. Gonna wait until this is on sale? That's probably gonna be about a year. But hey, if you got other games to play, who cares? Right? They're doing it again with 3? Well, I didn't know that. Let me know if there's any stuttering.
This world has been sundered by a tide of arcane energy. The winds of magic churned into a maelstrom. The Tome of Fate drew me north to find out why. It guided me to a distant fortress steeped in blood. A battle was fought there. Though long over, the spirits still lingered. In the shadow of a broken portal, the trail ended. It was here the tome conversed with the dead. They told of Urson, the bear god of Kislev, lost in darkness. A noble prince ventured to save him, yet he strayed from the path and was corrupted by chaos. Savior became executioner. A single shot, bound in faith forsaken, pierced Urson's heart. And so the bear god roared. The tide that broke the world. Spirits, where lies Urson now? Is he here in the north?
Beyond the maelstrom, in the realm of chaos, in the forge of souls.
Is he alive?
Wounded and dying, imprisoned in shadow.
What shadow? A demon's?
A master of the dark.
I knew who shackled the bear.
Okay, hamster.
Be'lakor.
Bella.
Only a fool would challenge Be'lakor. And yet, the power of a dying god, there is no greater prize. A mere drop of Ursun's blood would break my curse, ending my servitude to this accursed book. Free to profit from its secrets. But Ursun is locked in the Forge of Souls, deep in the realm of chaos, and I cannot enter this nightmarish domain. All routes have been sealed by the Maelstrom. There must be a way.
This is a long intro.
The tome unveils a spell to summon a portal, one to bypass the Maelstrom and create a door into chaos. Knowledge to bargain, for I need an ally. One who is tempted by the power of the God Bear.
Pick me! Pick me!
And can withstand the horrors within.
Okay. So, let us begin. It has to be chaos with you, right? Well, to be fair, what other choice is there? Chaos, 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 all chaos. Ogres, elves and humans. Is that elves? That might be elves. I'm not actually sure what this is. I don't know who these people are. All I know is that they're in the way of chaos. You know, Tzeentch is pretty cool. I like the whole, you know, changer of ways, master of all when it comes to secrets and, you know, destiny. But big dude hit hard, I like it. That's what we're doing. Big dude hit hard. Let's see. Campaign, normal. Battle, normal. I don't necessarily feel like having it easier or harder. Legendary. Manual saves are not allowed. Orders cannot be issued when the battle is paused. Alright, let's just play normal. Be big boy. Big boy hit hard. That's us. Is this on Game Pass? I don't know. You'd have to check. Diplomatic relations with Khornet factions. There are other Khorne factions? I guess Khorne doesn't necessarily like other Khorne faction members because they're rivals with this big angry boy. Okay. Armies replenished in foreign territory. Campaign movement after raising a settlement. So I think this is a like a war banner race, not a settlement race. I think that'd be fine. Interesting map. Wonder how come the map changes every time. I mean, I do like a new map, but all right. Let's begin. Yes! Big boys! Big boys hit hard. It's the duality of game modes, right? Big boys hit hard versus many little boys hit lots, right? That's the Skaven mindset. Quantity over quality. But with Khorne, it's all about quality over quantity. So I like both the good and the bad of these chaos gods, right? Every chaos god has good or bad and good to them. Like Khorne is all about honor. I mean, he's about slaughter and battle and fighting, but he's also about honor and the strong. So there's good and bad about, you know, each of these chaos gods. They're all evil. They are evil, but they have some, like, the yin and the yang in them, right? And I like that. I like that. That there's some good to be found. But in the Warhammer universe, everybody's bad. That's the great part about it. Everybody's bad. You get to be the bad guy. I love being the bad guy. Because I'm not a bad guy in real life. I'm very much not a bad guy. This is the only way I live out my fantasy. Fantasy, I don't know. My alternate reality. I didn't realize.
Jagged rocks and rivers of fire. Here I found the greatest of all bloodthirsters. Bones of all that walked or crawled littered his lair. Scarbrand, rage incarnate. I had but a moment to make my case. The time it took to sharpen his murderous blades. The demon had spent millennia harvesting skulls to earn the forgiveness of his master, the Chaos God.
Yes, the
Khorne.
forgiveness, which we will discuss.
The skull of Urson would gain his favor.
What do you know of Khorne's favor?
Nothing, mighty Scarbrand. I am but a servant, ready to aid your slaughter.
I can smell the magic on you, Seer. I'll take your skull.
Why take mine when you can have the skull of a god? Let me guide you through the maelstrom to where Be'lakor imprisons the bear. Take his skull. All I want is a drop of Urson's blood.
Keep your skull. Give me the bear. One skull for the throne. The rest are mine to collect.
Our goal is to take the head of the god bear. A worthy trophy for the skull throne.
Okay, so the Daemon Prince that we're playing as, the Bloodthirster, this great Bloodthirster, betrayed Khorne. He was Khorne's most favored warrior, essentially, and then betrayed Khorne and struck at Khorne. Khorne was so pissed, beat him so hard, and then just like tossed him into the deepest parts of the Khorne's lair, essentially, forever out of favor with Khorne. Now he's going to try to earn back the favor of his lord or his god or whatever.
Find me skulls, little man.
Is it just me or am I at like 10 FPS? Okay, well then, let's get started. The war's to come. Our goal is to take the head of the God Bear, a worthy trophy. I've never heard of this God Bear before. I didn't know that they existed. That must be new.
Further the skull throne's cause.
Okay, so we have this target that we're gonna be killing first. What can we Bloodletters, Chaos Furies, Chaos Warhounds. Yeah, why do we want to, like, why would we construct anything? It's all about skulls for us. Objectives: engage the enemy, defeat the army, gain favor, skulls, and recruit a hero Blood Reaper. Unholy Manifest, Eternal War. Summons a small hostile army that will attack the targeted army immediately. Can I use this on myself? An army must be selected.
Battle is
Wait,
upon us.
what?
Study your options carefully. The enemy are close. Blood will be spilt.
I summoned a... What? I summoned an army to fight another army, and I summoned it on my own army. Okay. Well, I guess I'm fighting myself now. Yes, it's on Game Pass. Get it! Get it! Download it! Play with me! By the way, it's gonna be like 112 gigabytes. please make sure you have the space for it first. In fact, I had to delete a few games. I had to uninstall a few games to make space because as my computer was like, oh yeah, no, you got enough space. And then when it started unpacking the game from 60 gigabytes as a download to 112 gigabytes uncompressed, it failed partway through. I was going to let it do it through the night because it was going to take like an hour. I'm glad that I stayed up because it said that it failed because my computer ran out of space. Battle fundamentals. I'm not interested in that. Thank you. I already know my fundamentals. Scarbrand.
The exiled one.
The exiled one. Look at this big boy. Yes. Big angry boy. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so what do I have here? The Blood Shrine. A magic chariot. That's interesting. Blood Crushers. Look at those. Wait, those are machines? I feel like I'm playing Skaven. They're demons with swords riding machine dogs. Let's get to battle. Okay. Let's go. What do they have currently?
Be sure to position your troops accurately in battle, my lord. Drag out your formations for best effect.
Yes!
The drinker of blood.
Skulls!
Blood.
This thing spews fire. That's really cool.
The enemy attack your flank, Commander.
The enemy
Drive them
attacked my
off.
flank? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Corn for the cornflakes. I've not heard that one in a while. Yes. Destroy them.
Corn demands movement.
Get them, boys. The health bar is new. They didn't used to have this. Head battle. Finding corn is going to be a pain since they're exclusively melee. So I have no ranged units? Oh man, that's going to be annoying if we have to come up against any like archery cav. We're going to have to get some of our own cavalry, like oh man, probably the dogs. Dogs are usually very fast and pretty good at running down cavalry. They're daemons, don't think too much about it. True. True. I find that funny though, that the game's like, hey, you got this really cool ability to select an army and attack it with this summoning ability. And I selected my own army and attacked it with my own stuff. And I'm gonna get skulls for this. I don't know how many skulls, but I'm gonna get skulls for this. Extra favor. I'll take that. What is this green marker? What is that? What is that supposed to indicate? Average health? Infernus. What is that? Bloodletting. Mutilation. 3 to 5 battle victories. You get more growth, less upkeep. Okay. All right. What are my traits I can have on this guy? Look at this. Ancillaries, weapons, main hand. No offhand? Come on, man. I use 2 weapons. I have no offhand? Okay. What about skills? Brutal charge, route marcher. They changed it. It used to be 10%. Now it's 5%. Each of these demonic axes contain Bloodthirster's savage spirits. I remember that. Lending fury to Scarbrand's strikes. That's right. He had like rival Bloodthirsters that he killed and absorbed their souls into his weapons. Each of his weapons has the soul of a very powerful Bloodthirster. I think we'll go for these. Route Marcher. And we'll go down this line. I really like doing this one usually.
More strength, more rage.
Yes! Can I fight more than one? That counts. Okay, so usually whenever you fight, right? That counts as your combat. You're not allowed to fight more than one group at a time, right? But since I used the ability to have somebody fight me, that was a defense, so I can still do this battle. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Scarbrand.
I mean, this stuff would probably look really pretty if I had it on max detail.
The exiled one.
The god of war exalts in killing. Shed blood in the name of Khorne, and his favor will fall upon you.
Let's go. Okay, let's have the dogs go for these guys. The big stompy boy. Imagine just seeing this guy stomp up to you. Oh my word. Oh, those poor boys.
The enemy waver, my lord. Their troops begin to flee. Run the cowards down.
More skulls. Crump 'em. This game is melting my GPU. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, that was my own man you just smashed. Yeah, you saw what happened to our FPS when we were down to, like when we were up on Ultra. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The Total War series has had optimizing issues in the past. But with the settings currently as it is, it seems to be running okay. At least in the battle it was. I was seeing that you guys were seeing 60 FPS on here, so hopefully it looks good. Get crushed.